everybody. So I wanted to come with you guys with another video. I am going to be doing a review on, I'm trying not to butcher this, the Makiage foundation. So I got this in the mail and I wanted to kind of try this out. I was able to get this for free for doing a product test for a company, and they emailed me the information. I was to test it out, work for a week, just kind of see, I think with even my darker skin tone, if I liked it and if it did truly match. I've seen this a lot all over Instagram, and so I wanted to kind of give it a try. So I'm really happy that it came in. So I'm gonna go ahead and get right into that. And then also before I start, I just picked this up as well from Juvia. So this is the Nubian 2, and it's got just really beautiful colors. And so I will be using this for my makeup look today. So let's go ahead and, okay, so I've gone ahead and moisturized, and then I went ahead and prepped my skin. This is the e.l.f. primer, and this is a really nice one. And with this, I like it because I can just kind of put it all over my skin and just kind of prep my eyelids and everything else just to have a continuous, really smooth finish. So then I'm just going to go ahead, and I like this because it has like a wand-ish kind of, so you can kind of really get down to the bottom if you need to. So that is really nice. So I'm going to go ahead and just kind of put that. Okay, so I have to say I'm really happy with it. I think it came off really smooth. It's really soft. It doesn't feel cakey or anything in any way. You can see. And I always like to kind of bring down, the makeup down to my neck and everything. So I usually bring the liner, sorry, can't even talk this morning, the foundation down all the way, just so you can kind of, you don't have like that line that kind of stops right there. So, but I have to say, this looks really, really nice. It's really comfortable. It's light, but I feel like it gives coverage. I don't use a lot of foundation, but I could see where this could be definitely buildable. But I like it. I like the color. I like that it matches my skin tone. Yeah, I really like it. It's really smooth, really natural. And I could see this where, I don't know, I think, well, let's just try it. To kind of see where instead of using a concealer, I think it could really, if I really want to have that more natural look and not that more highlighted look, I think if I was to just add this a little bit more under the eye to kind of just hide the dark spots, I think that would work really well. So just with the wet, brush or sponge, my goodness gracious, sorry. Yeah, it's like it just really covers up a little bit more of my dark circles. So yeah, I think if this is something where I need to be out of the house really quickly and I just want to have a really clean face and really super light makeup, but barely there, I don't have a lot of time, this actually works very nice because just adding a little bit more, I feel like it definitely covered, more of my dark circles, but it's still really light, really like movable, doesn't feel cakey at all. Yeah, it's really nice. So it's kind of always interesting when you see ads on, Facebook or Instagram, and you're kind of like, is it really going to be, the way that they say? Is it going to match as well as they say? And I'm really glad that I got to try this out. I really like it. So, okay. So I've gone ahead and just, did my eyebrows and everything else. And so what I'm going to do right now is I'm just going to be doing my concealer, just so that I can brighten up, the area underneath the eyes, since I'm going to be doing such a strong look today. Not more natural, but definitely more fun, more glam. I'm just feeling the whole, I don't know, Mrs. Caribbean today. I don't know. I feel like I should be going away somewhere, and I'm not, but that's okay. So I'm going to be using, this is from LA Girl, this is the Pro Concealer, and this is in the color Beautiful Bronze. Wow. So I'm just going to go ahead, and I like that it's, you know, unlike my other ones, you guys know that my Candid is like my favorite right now, but I do like that this has, you know, the brush to it, so it just makes it super easy to, you know, apply. So I'm just going to kind of give that a squeeze. Okay, so I went ahead and just took the Laura Mercier powder, and I just went in with my brush. This is from Morphe, the M536. So I just love it because it's just, you know, it's perfect and it's like rounded right at the top just to kind of get really in there. And for me, because of my T-zone, I like to just kind of take that powder and just kind of press it in. And I also do that with my eyebrows too. Just, I find for myself, you know, it looks crazy now, but I get shiny and oily just right in here, and then just right all here and down around my nose and here. So I just want to kind of pat that in there and just kind of have that sit for a little bit while I do my eyeshadow. Okay, found it. It was in the drawer over there. Okay, so I am going to be getting out one of my favorite brushes, and I've been loving my little holder. If you haven't seen, I'll link it down below, but I did a cute little DIY vanity makeover, and so I just kind of, you know, found some cute little jars from the Dollar Tree, and then ordered a lot of these just to kind of add to it, just to glam it up a little bit. So I'll go ahead and add that card to the top so you can see that video and see how I did that. But that's some of my favorite things to do is just DIY makeovers for the home, for the body, face masks, things like that. So if those are videos that you do love, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and notifications so you don't miss anything. But yeah, just all things fashion, lifestyle, and DIY skincare and makeup is definitely my thing. So stay tuned for all of those. Okay, so I'm just going to take a little bit of that and just kind of blow off any of the excess just so it doesn't like fall all over my face. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do the other side. So it's been really interesting trying to do these videos, and you know, I like to chit chat, and I feel like every time I start one of these videos to kind of start telling a story or just, you know, talking in general, it's because everybody's home, it's been louder than usual. I've got like the dog barking every time somebody comes to the door, or my kids asking me for something, or the phone ringing. And so as much as I like to talk and talk to you guys, I don't always get the opportunity, only because it's been just so loud, and I've been having to do a lot of voiceovers on my videos. But okay, so now I'm going to be going in with the color Nefertiti, and I'm going to be adding that just to the inner corners of my eyes. You guys know that that's like, I feel like my look. I like to put just that more shinier, you know, metallic color towards the inner eye, and then the darker just kind of going out. But we'll check some things out, of course, as videos go forward, and just kind of try different looks. I've definitely been in the mood to do, you know, just a black smoky eye with a pop of color in the middle, so stay tuned for that one. That one is definitely coming. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and put this Nefertiti right here. Okay, so I've just gone in and just blended that out, and what I did is I just took a little bit more of the Morocco and just kind of went to the top here so I can kind of just blend those two colors together, just towards the top, so it could just a little bit, you know, be a little bit more seamless going together. What I'm going to do is use something a little bit smaller, just so that I can really control where I'm going to put that color. Okay, so I just went ahead, I just put those right here, and then what I'll do is I'll follow up towards the bottom with the color that I usually like to put at the ends, just to kind of tie all of that together. Okay, so I've gone ahead and just kind of patted that in there, and I'm going to go in with a larger brush, and I'm just going to kind of blend those together, just so that you don't see that like kind of cut off line. And then also I'm going to bring those down underneath to blow off, you know, some of the excess, only because it's probably better to pat it in, because I always get like the excess or brush off and it ends up like in my eye, so be careful with that. Yep, so I'm just going to go ahead and do that to the other side, and then once I'm done and I've cleaned up, I'm going to go back in with a little bit more of the Zuri, and you know, just kind of touch up some of these areas to really brighten those up. And then I think on the waterline as well, I might do the Zuri just for pop, or I'll do black. I haven't thought that through yet, so we'll kind of see. So let me just go ahead and add some more of the green to the bottom. Okay, so I've gone ahead and I just took my rounded brush and just kind of cleaned up the excess that I had, which was really nice because I did have a lot of the fall from the green underneath. So, you know, that is, you know, another tip, you know, to kind of help so you don't have like a massive cleanup after you're done with your eyeshadow. I know that's always a reverse for people, and they find that easier is to do their eyes, you know, their eye makeup first and then do their foundation after. For me, that's, I don't know, I guess I'll try it again, but that's never really been one of my favorite things. I think for me is like, as I'm going, I just like to follow the process that works best for me, and just kind of, yeah, going forward. For me, it's like doing that after, I always feel like I might just, I don't know, mess up something, or I might have lashes on and it still gets in there. I don't know, that's never been one of my favorite things to do in that order, but I can see why people do that, and it's because you don't want to have to worry about caking on a bunch of powder underneath and worrying about it messing up your foundation and just, you know, your highlighter, you know, just all of that stuff. So there is a method to everybody's madness, and I totally get that. So do what works for you, and just how the process is for you, that's all you can do. But again, makeup is not serious, it is fun. Have fun with it and just kind of do it in the way that works best for you. So I'm going to go back in with the Zuri now that I've kind of cleaned that up, just to kind of brighten up that area again, just in case I wiped any of it away. But I really just like how bright that is, especially against the Nefertiti that I put in the corner. It really does help to keep, you know, have that stand out. Up some more. This is the L'Oreal Original Voluminous, and this is really nice mascara, so I'm going to be using that. But first, I am going to be doing my eyeliner. I'll be right back. Okay, so I went in and I used this is one of my favorites. It's the e.l.f. eyeliner, and this is in Jet Black. So it's really nice. It just kind of gives that more precision. So I just kind of started at the corner and worked my way out and did the same for the other side. Another tip that I do like is sometimes if I know the eyeshadow is really bright and you're more likely to see mistakes or a crooked line with a black eyeliner. Another safe bet is to use, you know, just like a dark brown eyeliner, and something that also has like a stiffer, you know, pen applicator at the end, so it gives you a little bit more control, but also just kind of starting with where you want it to be and then working your way inside. That's definitely a lot easier, and then you can kind of match up and make sure that both sides are even. But for me, just kind of really getting in there and getting really close with the mirror so that I can see what I'm doing and just kind of really bring that in is very helpful. So now I'm going to be using the mascara, the L'Oreal, and I like to just kind of take this right at the root and just kind of wiggle it there for a second. It just helps to put a lot more product right at the root and the base of your lashes, and it gives a more fuller effect. So I've gone ahead and I've done my mascara, and I'm just going to go in now with just, you know, contouring a little bit. So I like to let you guys know in there, especially by my nose. And then I can kind of just brush that down a little bit. So I know it's looking a little too stark right now, but I really blend that in only because I used just a little too much. But with makeup, everything is blendable. So, and then I'm going to go in with my, actually I think I'm going to use my little sponge here just to kind of get that in there. Okay, so I've gone in and I'm just, you know, I blended it out, you know, everywhere and just great color, but I'm actually going to use that as a blush. So I'm going to be using something, this brush right here, since it's a little bit smaller, and just kind of do the whole, the apples, you know, of your cheeks and just kind of smile and get that going. Okay, and now for the lips, I am going to be using, this is the NYX Suede in Cherry Skies. So I'm just going to go ahead and line my lips with this, and then I'll add in some color. Okay, so with that, I just kind of wanted to do, you know, more of the outside perimeter. And then with that, I'm going to be using the NYX Butter Gloss. And this is in the color Angel Food Cake. I think that color is so pretty. I love the name. So I'm just going to go ahead and I'm just going to add that in just to like the inner corners and just kind of blend it all out. So pretty. Okay, so just to kind of go ahead and finish the whole look off, we are going, or I'm going to be going ahead and just kind of mist the face just to kind of have everything set, and we will be all done. So that is the Wet n Wild Cucumber 3-in-1 Primer Water. So this is a really nice one, hopefully. I don't know if that's gonna focus at all, sorry about that. But yeah, that's a really nice one. And a lot of these products I will definitely link down below so that you can find everything. Most of the items that I use today are from Ulta, or you can find them at Ulta. but I will go ahead and definitely link everything that I use so that you can find them. But I thank you so much for joining me in this video. Don't forget to subscribe and like and turn on the notification bell so that you can be reminded every time that I upload a video. Go ahead, stay safe, and just thank you so much for your support and watching